Welcome. Thank you for joining the program wherever you are joining from. Please like and share this platform on your program. Share it on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Help us to share the program so that we can get to as many people as possible. I wish everyone that have connected a very happy weekend. It is another weekend. Remember, we come all the time here to preach the gospel of Biafra. That is what we do, and we will continue to do so. So wherever you are joining us from, we appreciate you, we welcome you, and we say, may Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect every single person that has connected. As you join us, please make sure you bring somebody along. Do not just be there alone. When you join, you bring somebody along with you. That is the way we can be able to reach to people we are supposed to reach. You know, we have a lot of obstacles here and there. The only way we can be able to overcome these challenges is through your support. If you do not give your supporting hand, it's going to be difficult to pass this message. But as long as you're there doing your own part, I bet you the sky is going to be just the beginning for us. So I wish everyone happy weekend. And as usual, before we go into the message, let us listen to our inspirational music and connect to the message of today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let us listen to the prayer of our Supreme Amazon Nandeka before we go fully into the message of the day.
Every prayer to Chukwukodike Abia decided in heaven. Therefore, as we always comment, not from today, but from of old. Our Father who art in heaven, Nani Kebile Libe, Ka Agede Nso, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. On every meaning that this gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the beings. My goodness me, I want to remain in the street because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do this to do anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives and present day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you, to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemy to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. I believe they're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of the revelation. You came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your majesty. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our country. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The ethics and the videos, the Isom, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Ghana. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto you. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets and tell you, by the time that we are born, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra. That your will may be fulfilled in our time. All things we pray, all things we ask for. In no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had a succeeded. Therefore, as we always commence, all things we pray, all things we ask for. In no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had a succeeded video. He said,
welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining wherever you are joining us from. I welcome you and thank you for being part of this program. Please like and share. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to everyone that is close to you. Do not keep the message to yourself alone. Make sure you invite someone. If you have not yet shared the program, please, I beg you, the name of Chukwuka Caribbean. Share so that we can have more people on the program. We know that they are blocking us and hindering us from reaching those we are supposed to reach. But with your help and support, we can go far and reach to many people. So please help us to like and share. Like and share to all platforms. Share to family, share to friends. Reach out to anybody you can be able to reach out to. It does not matter the line of thought of the person. Just try to reach out and let Chukwuka Biama do the remaining for us. We have signed up to continue to preach this gospel, and we will continue to preach. Let's keep strong and continue to preach. May Chukwuka Biama continue to be with us. Please do not be silent. Make sure you share the program as you connect. make sure you invite somebody to join. Very, very important. Invite somebody to join us. It is very important, so that we can have enough people on the program. Remember, in this platform, what we do is something that we have chosen to do. This platform is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. This platform is under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and under the Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack people, and we will not come here for any gossip, propaganda. We don't come here for blackmail. What we do here is to defend the cause of Biafra, to state the record straight and debunk every lie that has been told against us. Each morning when we come to this program, it is always an interactive section. So you are free to join us on the platform and interact with us. You can only join if you are watching from YouTube, by the way. You cannot join us from Facebook if you are watching from Facebook. If you are watching from Facebook, you can't join. The only place you can be able to join us is if you are watching us from YouTube. So everyone that is watching, you have the right to join us and express your opinion. You must not be a Biafran for you to join us on this platform. Whether you're a Biafran or not a Biafran, if you have an opinion, you have a question, you have a prayer to make or a suggestion, feel free to use the link. Remember, I said only those on YouTube can be able to join me. If you are watching from Facebook, you cannot be able to enter. The only people that are allowed to join me on the stage are people who are watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, you have the privilege to join and ask your questions. When you are joining, make sure you conduct yourself properly. You must put on some clothes, don't appear here naked. Again, when you are joining us, keep your suggestions and your words civil. We will not entertain any insults. Speak in a civil manner. We are not telling you to take away your ideology or your line of thought or your opinion. You can hold on to your opinion, but while you are trying to express your opinion and to say things, show your anger and all that, do it in a civil manner so that we can all understand each other. I welcome everyone that has connected. Fellow Biafran that are watching, a lot have been happening. There have been so many improvements, so many changes, and I believe that you are following suit. One of those changes we are having is on the self-referendum. Today on the self-referendum, you don't need to upload picture or open a Gmail for you to be able to vote. It has been made much more easier for people to be able to vote because it was discovered that so many people could not be able to vote because they do not have access to internet, they do not have the access to smartphone. So the system has been changed on this second phase now as we are closing up the first phase. That people can now cast their vote by downloading the form. There is a voting form online. You download the form, then you can fill your information manually. Click yes on the box where they say yes or no for Biafra. You click yes, then you can now upload on the link that is provided. Just fill your information and upload on that link. That is the way it's being done. Because he discovered that many people could not be able to have access to the internet to do what they are supposed to do. So it has been made easier for every Biafran to be able to participate. So wherever you are watching from, just make sure you are doing your own parts the way you are supposed to do it. Download that form, fill the form, put in the necessary information, and upload it. It is now easier. So there's no excuse for anybody now to say this is why I did not vote. It is now easy and simple. Everybody can participate on it. Fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching us from, I urge you to stay strong and stand firm. I know it is difficult. It is not easy for any one of us. Whether you are living in Nigeria or living abroad, it's not easy for anybody. We are all having one challenges in another. We are having one challenges and another. In various sides, challenges are coming on different angles. Those of us who are online preaching the gospel, we have so many challenges. Our platforms are having a lot of restrictions and attacks. But I thank Chukwu Okukara that very soon the Biafran social media will be officially launched. Once the Biafran social media is officially launched, we can be able to make a shift. Whatever we are doing on this platform now, we can equally do there. We will have more time to express ourselves and say things the way they are. And I hope that every one of us will get connected to that very social media network, because it is to our own advantage. Media was one of the things that they used to fight against us in 1967. There was a serious media blockade. The world hardly knew what was going on in Biafra land. Even though when the governments of the world know, their citizens did not know what they were doing. Many people in the United UK did not know at that particular point in time that their government was supporting genocide. The citizens of the US did not know. Neither did the citizens of Russia know. Governments were involved in all this crime, but the citizens were not aware. So that is why in this time around, we are making a point of it to see that the information goes out. Because if we continue to hide this information or be silent, they will shut it down, because that is what they have always wanted. They want to make sure that we do not speak. They want to make sure that our voice is not heard. That is their plan. But we will not allow that to happen. We will continue to speak. No matter what they do, no matter the attack, propaganda, and blackmail, we will continue to speak. And as long as you are there helping us to share these information, we are going to get to the ends of the earth, and they will not stop us. So wherever you are as a Biafran, do not allow anyone or anybody distract you. Temptations might come from right, left, and center. Obstacles might come. But in the midst of it all, we are more than conquerors. We have a very strong foundation as Biafrans. We started on a very strong note, and there is no going back. There are going to be challenges. Even before we started, we knew that there were going to be a lot of challenges. We knew that there are going to be a lot of challenges, but in the midst of all the challenges, nobody should give up. Always find a reason to stand firm. Find a reason to stay strong. Find a reason to be focused. You can see the whole attack that the zoo is bringing upon Biafrans today. You can see all that they are throwing at us, but in everything that they throw at us, we carry it and we drop it. There is nothing they will do that's going to be too big for us to handle. No. Our Liberation Army is standing gallant. And what they do today is that they are using propaganda to face our Liberation Army. But who cares? They are using propaganda to face or compete with the Liberation Army. But in our own case, we don't do that. We are pursuing what we are supposed to pursue. And we will continue to pursue that until it is guaranteed. Wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you to please stay focused and do not get distracted. The war has just begun, and only the strong will survive. The sellout will increase, the propaganda, the blackmail, the saboteurs will increase. But as long as you know what you stand for and why you are doing what you are doing, you can't be distracted. Excuse me. That is why I urge everybody, wherever you are, be focused. The battle ahead of us is a very heavy one. But the joy of it all is that we are going to win the battle. It does not matter how heavy the battle is going to be. We are assured of victory. And we can see the victory already. The only thing you have to do now is to begin to do your own part. Support the Biafra Republic of Nigeria the best way you can. Today is fundraising. You know, every weekend we come together to raise funds for the restoration of Biafra. So you have to play your own part and do what you have to do to support the restoration of Biafra. It does not matter what you see, what you hear. What matters is the truth of all of it. The only truth is that the Biafran people are ready to go home. And they do not want to be part of the contraption anymore. They want to hold us down by force using their terrorist military. They will not succeed. For those Biafran who are going for recruitment in the terrorist army, I pity you. If you are out from that captivity, you should be proud of yourself. I don't know why anybody will carry himself and put himself into that terrorist group at this particular point in time. Our Prime Minister have warned that no Biafran should participate in the military exercise they are doing today. The recruitment they are doing, do not apply. They have gone to the extent of convincing some people that when they apply, later they will become the Biafran army. Who told you that? Who told you that your application in the zoo will make you to be an eligible person in Biafra? That is the lie they tell some of them and they believe. May Chukwu guide them and guide and protect every one of us. We have come a long way in this battle and we are going to fight it to the end. Nobody should allow any distraction from any corner, from any angle. Do not allow any deception. Do not allow anything to throw you back. The challenges are enormous. Sometimes it is difficult for us who are presenting these cases, but we cannot run away from our responsibilities because we have signed up for it. Sometimes I feel weak and I don't even feel like coming online to speak, but because this is something that has to do with my life, I cannot run away from it. It is about my own life. Without Biafra, I will not have the life I desire. Without Biafra, I will not have the respect and dignity that I deserve as a human being. Without Biafra, I cannot attain my potentials as a human being. That is why, in the most difficult time, I still have to come out and speak to Biafran people, and I will continue to do so for as long as I have life. You that is watching out there at the comment section, do your own part. Let us do our own part. By the time every one of us take a responsibility, I bet you the coming of Biafra, it will be like the speed of light. Welcome, my beloved brother Daniel. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, my brother.
You're welcome, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the good work. You have done amazingly well. Ikagunona. Unujisike. I know this phase, Anokita, is a phase of century time. And Obrokita is not today that they begin to caution people about all this Nigeria method, Nigeria mentality. They are recruiting soldiers. What happens to their thousands and thousands of their soldiers? What happens to their soldiers? Why wouldn't them use the soldier that they have? Biafrans that wants to join Nigeria soldier. What is the happiness of joining the soldier? Is it not the hard time every one of us should understand and reason like a human being? Because a country that any day you wake up, I'm not saying this in for let me say is what I'm seeing is where I am. I am in the Nigeria we're talking about, and there is nothing functioning well. Now, every day you wake up, you hear a new story, and e- every Biafra that is joining Nigeria army is a fool. And for the sake of Biafra, that person is going to be used as a sacrifice. Because how much are they paying you? What will motivate you to join such soldier? All these instructions have been kept for many years. Continue warning, telling. Now, me, I cannot. Anybody that says that you want to join Nigeria soldier, you want to join Nigeria soldier, go ahead. Whatever you see, you collect. We are not begging anybody. And we Biafrans, we have determined we don't want to stay in this so-called Nigeria of 18. We are not interested. A country that don't have future in a 21st century where people is advancing, people are still daft, reasoning like a goat. Reasoning, even some goat is better than some human being in Nigeria. And again, it is time for Biafrans to stay where you are. Don't use your money to buy visa again to travel abroad. Stay where you are. Stay where you are because these people have agenda. And our supreme leader said this thing many years ago. They are using this thing to suppress you so that you will travel out to go and look for greener pastures. They will take over your land and your property. And that is the style they are using. It is hard time. Every Biafran, don't run. Stay where you are. Use that money and find one business you'll be doing. Whether na farm, any kind, so that you will stay alert and know what is happening. Because these people not plan well for us. And we are here. There is nothing they will do to us that will move us. We are here. And we are not going anywhere. We will not travel. We will stay here. I tell myself that I will be here to see the end of this so-called Nigeria of a thing. Look at the situation. One thing about Nigeria is this: if things want to happen, hmm, but thank God for Biafrans, if things wants to happen, there is a way they go for it. They like to carry people's mind and put in one thing, and the so-called government will be looting all the money. They will be looting it. Is it not abusing our supreme leader and Sunday Igboho and our PM? As our PM is replying to that bastard, the funny thing, as I'm telling you, my brother, some people they are selling fuel in Nigeria now. Fuel in Nigeria now about close to 1,000. Some is selling 1,500. Some is selling 2,000 per liter. And the Nigerians, their mentality. And Nigeria is busy abusing our people. That is Nigeria for you. They like to carry their mind and put in one thing. The same time, Wizkid and Davido, people that is multi-millionaire begin to fight on social media. All people's mind they carry and go put there. They are settling. What concern you concern whatever anybody is doing? Focus on your own freedom fight. And it's paining me that look at a whole Biafra content creator that is supposed to be using this Biafra to advance, to tell people. None of them is saying anything. We are looking, our eyes is on them. We are looking. Tomorrow now they go come out and say, Igbo not love themselves, Igbo not love themselves, Igbo not love themselves, Igbo not love themselves. What are you doing? If they talk about people that love themselves, do they know what love is all about?
The people that are saying it, that they are the people who are even the champion of the hatred. Anybody that opens his mouth and say that.
Not them.
If you trace them, you see that they are the ones who don't want to associate with anybody.
But they can go any country. They never one day in their platform talk about this struggle. They don't know that we must advance. This progress we are going, we must advance. That means now, all these things that happen in Imo State, none of all those content creators are saying all these things that happen in old Imo State. About thousands of soldiers that trooping there, among tank, all those things. None of them is saying it, because if they are saying it, people can be able to know what is happening, but they keep quiet.
Yes.
But if it is again, if it is our PM now, all of them will pick it. Kiri. Now, so that time that the PM said that is supporting, is going to send 15,000 soldiers. All of them carry it. People that born as a Biafra are behaving like, but I'm not blaming them. The reason I'm not blaming them, because some of them is their mother was raped and they give birth to them. They are behaving like animals. Where you supposed to say something, you are not saying anything. You keep quiet. But time will tell. Anybody, any Biafran that wants to join Nigeria soldier, Nigeria police, Nigeria Air Force, Nigeria, ndị Igbo sị na ọkụkọ ntị ike na n'ife n'itofe.
Absolutely.
Ọkụkọ ntị ike na n'ife n'itofe. A stubborn fly followed corpse to the grave. And we are looking at them. He that have ear, let him or her hear. Because a country Do you know the painful part of it is that many so-called Nigerians don't know what freedom is all about. In short, let me say, they thought now today, so we are here. 20 how I wish. Do you know how I wish that if our PM started this journey with our Supreme Leader 2015 by now, Biafra for don't go.
Of course.
Biafra for don't go. But all those jargons, all those criminals seated around that great man, full of evil, Jezebel, Lucifer of our time. Now, it's them that is the Lucifer of our time. When that great man make a move, they will stop him. Did he say, they don't know what is coming. They don't know. If they like, let them continue telling them. The reason why they want to bring you to Nigeria Army is when you join Nigeria Army, under 2 months, they will carry you and go to East. And you'll be raising shoulder like this as a soldier. In one way, Hemaro. Oruechi, Ogubido Kita, or when those get defend your land. Nobody will stand and defend your land. But wherever you are, as a youth, as a vibrant youth in this so-called Nigeria, stand on your ground because there will be rank, man. And we are going to achieve it in our generation because we have suffered a lot. You go to school, you end up as a content creator, media. Is it not daft? You finish as engineering, you end up. Do you know that 100% of content creator today is graduate?
Absolutely.
99% of pastors today is graduate because when they finish, there is no any other job they will tell you, say, God is calling me. Church don't set. Nobody will be preaching about treat your neighbor, love your neighbor as yourself. What they'll be busy talking about is, I'm not condemning it to. There is a certain sacrifice every human being in this life is supposed to do. But here in Nigeria, we have taken everything as if money is everything. And as we are talking about money, we are dying slowly. Every day you pray for Nigeria. Every day you pray for Nigeria. Every year. And the Nigeria is getting, and you never Nigeria is getting out of hand, and you never one day ask yourself, what is really going on? Because onye the one here in Nigeria, where rain start to beat them, they don't know. And where that rain will stop, they can never know.
They will not know.
They will not know. Here we are. And we are not going back. If they like, let them continue their, no be today. No be today. I think when our PM talk about Gowon will not die, they are praying may Gowon not die. Gowon cannot die because of the genocide they committed in our land for no reason. Look at people. At times I get angry. Look at the journalists. Can you tell me anything good coming out of Nigeria journalists? Can you tell me anything good coming out from Nigeria Bar Association, whatever they
They are
call
the
it?
worst. They are the worst in the world. The worst in the whole world.
Worst.
People who support evil. No investigative journalism. They just sit back and government will write a paper and give them what to say.
And give them, they'll be talking.
They're the worst. The worst
They're
of
the
the worst.
Worst. Judiciary, worst. Some people will still come and say, Nigeria is the problem of Nigeria. How? Where you don't get law. How Nigeria will be a problem of Nigeria?
Easy to say.
The problem is that some of them never want to hear truth. Since 1960 to this day, now only one person that have stood out to fight for Nigeria, but you know the ignorance of so many people. They tell you say that man want to that man. Some Christian leader will say that man is evil. Is Abacha. Abacha is the best president that Nigeria ever have.
Of course, when you check the history of how his government went, and he's more 1,000 times better than what we have now.
Do you know that if you check the history, you will find out that many refinery is built under Abacha regime. Many general hospital is built in Abacha regime. Many road in Nigeria that they don't want to repair today was built in Abacha regime. But because that time if Abacha give you money, go and do this thing, and you don't do it, you find yourself in prison. Is Abacha that jail Obasanjo? After Abacha's death, because Obasanjo stole money. After the death of Abacha, they do the Magomago election. They say we want to come. They do election. Abiola Kenekon. They say Abiola win. They buy Abiola. They say they want to compensate Yoruba. They bring out the same person that this man jail for looting, Obasanjo. It's the same Obasanjo that came and wrote constitution that Nigeria is suffering today. And the same Obasanjo will kill our daddies, our mommies. Now him can't thief money, Abacha jail am. Now the same person Obasanjo later come out as a president and write constitution of Nigeria that is favoring the politician and not the poor masses. He wanted
to show you how Nigeria function. Even that time they choose Obasanjo, can you tell, is Obasanjo the best? If they want to use somebody as compensation to the Southwest, is Obasanjo the most qualified?
Because he's a criminal. He's the one that is going to take care of the West, to help the West. So he come and write the constitution, and he write the constitution to benefit the Northerners, the Fulanis. Because I'm not going to talk about the Northerners, it's Fulanis we're talking about.
As an agreement.
And when he tried to, because the funny thing, this thing happens, maybe say they took Atiku, a Fulani man, and put on the back of Obasanjo, two criminals. Obasanjo go thief, Atiku go thief. Obasanjo wanted to amend that constitution that will make him to remain in power for some years. Because according to their constitution, they say if you amend constitution, you're going to remain on power for some years, add for the one where you don't rule. Now, as Obasanjo want to amend that constitution, Atiku no gree. Obasanjo vowed that as far as he's alive, Atiku can never be president of Nigeria because of that quarrel. But some people don't know the reason why Obasanjo never agreed for Atiku for one. Because of that incident. What are we saying? Nigeria is a terrorist and a criminal state. Some people never know, because some people don't know the history. And if you don't know the history will repeat itself on your head. Check in a Western world where a police or a soldier will be carrying AK-47 and mounting checkpoint. AK-47 and you mount checkpoint. You don't know that what happened is because that is a modern day slavery. In modern day slavery, there is one guy from Africa, what is that his name? That talked about Nigeria recently. That told them that this thing that you people are doing is rubbish. And I've forgotten the man's name. But do you know the funny thing about it? So many Nigerians that claim that they go to school, they cannot listen to that young man. They said that he got a scholarship in the north. But which country is that? One African country like that. He's talking about it. He says he got it and he studied under that their Sharia law. And that young man, when he come out, he begin to say so many things that so many Nigerians don't know. But so much Nigerian journalists, they never interview that man. They're not going to interview him because he want to leak a secret. They will not interview him. He that have ear, let him or her hear. If you want to join Nigeria military or police, so go and join. Ihe furugi wete. Now the person go suffer and no be me go suffer am. If not today, they start to talk about it. Because me, I hate everything about the passion. I hate it to the extent that I never traveled to anywhere, but I know what civilization is all about. I know what civilization is all about. I know this is what you're supposed to do.
Of course.
Jesus told the Sadducees and the Pharisees. So you claim that you know all this law, but in all those laws that you claim to know, you deprove people of justice. You deprove people of the good life they're supposed to live. What is the essence of knowing law? It's rubbish. A country where there is no justice, innocent the of people that will commit the crime is not in the prison, while people that don't commit the crime
The
is in
innocent
the
suffer.
prison. Innocent suffer. And they come be as if that if you're not educated in evil, it's not sin. No. If you're not a professional in wickedness, because there is difference between wickedness and sin. If you're not a professional in wickedness, you're going nowhere in the zoo. That
That is
is
why
why.
Ohaneze is talking from both sides of their mouth, trying to sell up to them.
Do we have Ohaneze? Ohaneze is the same presidency. Ohaneze, only person that anybody can see there, whatever is it Iwenya or whatever they call him, whether they don't change him, and not even care about him because not only him, nobody from my community or from where I come from my language, my dialect, gong, that because when you're talking about Ohaneze, somebody from my dialect as a whole as for example, I come from New Zealand. One person from New Zealand supposed to be Ohaneze that will be coming. I don't know whether I understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That will represent us in Ohaneze, but there is none. There is nobody. Who is Ohaneze?
Did you see the voice notes that leaked from their discussion recently?
I never hear that one.
Okay, that's why you need to go and see it. Please go and watch it. Go and listen. When you watch it, then you will understand. You will know that we are in trouble. Let me just give
I
you a brief. Let me just give you a brief. In that audio that leaked out, somebody brought information. He was saying that Ohaneze, that they are telling the Igbos that they're going on behalf of the Igbos to go and beg Fulani to forgive them that they have committed They have committed
Okay,
crime against Fulani by taking
okay,
the life of their leader.
for 1966 coup.
For 1966 coup.
I'll
That is,
listen to it now.
oh my God. My brother, Nsobode.
Hey,
Problem there.
hey.
People who call themselves your leaders, oh, they don't know the history. Oh. They don't know the history of their people. Or unless they don't know the history of the Igbos. Very shameful. That is how bad it is. That is how bad it is.
No wonder. No wonder. We are here. We are here. No wonder what Supreme Leader say, I'm going to use truth. That I'm going to use truth and deal with them.
Of course.
And that truth that he used that landed Nigeria to this mess they can never get up.
Absolutely.
Somebody is telling me that yesterday night that that one of your passenger that he carry on a keke say that he I don't know what they call it in Lagos, that is working in the place, that since some week now there is no ship that carry fuel that have landed in Nigeria for over 2 or 3 weeks now.
They never say anything.
So that the fuel that they are selling in Nigeria now, the reserve of NNPC, whatever they call it, that they will go and that one cost. I say, but how many of them can the so-called terrorists of Nigeria how many of them can tell Nigerians what is happening?
They will never.
They will never. They will never.
Never.
I'm so glad that I have somebody that will speak for me, which is our PM. He understands the time. He understands the time to deal with them. And he's dealing with them. They never start to cry. Now, after 2nd of December, he dey tell them, on a go up and plane.
Of
He
manner,
go,
yes.
they
Absolutely.
told them pop and plane, he no get their fucking time. So my brother, onye nwere ntị, ya nọrọ. He that have ear, let him hear. Because this generation, we are going. All these Ohanese don't know the children that they have. They don't know the children that they have. As this time around, baso kateze anya, ekudia nkata gbuya okwu. Ka anyị rugodo ebe anyị na-eje. Ndị be anyị sị na our people said achịfụcha na wuru ajajiji ọkụ ihe oge mebe na wuru. When that thing that always carry foul, when you pursue and finish before you go ask foul, wetin you go do for in house where you dey pursue am. When time come, oge ruo, then ebilafuzie ndị kpụ atọrọ. You dey like let them continue write their junk. In their midst, atrocities. I tell somebody, you call yourself is somebody that you say that you love your neighbor as yourself, but atrocity is being committed. Innocent people is being slaughtered in a where you say that you're a country, you're a president, you're a governor, and you're not saying anything about it. But can I blame them? I cannot blame them. People that what they manufacture is kidnapping. Why would such country be moved forward? The only production that they have in the so-called Nigeria is kidnapping. That is only thing that they produce, kidnapping. That is why God wants to disgrace them. Now the Interpol is denying that they don't know anything about rendition of our supreme leader. Who did? Is it not kidnapping? They don't carry themselves waka waka. You know the funny thing? That day, I look at Nigeria and say, these people is daft. You kidnap somebody. To even to God want to disgrace you, you cover his head with nylon. Cover it and bring it, and on social media, people are seeing it. International are seeing it. That what is the sign? That sign signifies you cannot arrest somebody and cover his head. You cover his head all the way from Kenya. How many hours to Nigeria? You cover his head and bring him to the channels, all the channel television or whatever, NTA, whatever they call it, they are videoing it live. You say you are arrested. Why wouldn't him bring him? You let everybody see his face. Who did they deceive? You are a total kidnapping. That is why kidnapping is increasing in Nigeria, because the so-called government is the main kidnapper of the country. I asked somebody one day, if somebody asks you on the road, which country do you come from? Are you going to be proud and say I am in Nigeria? The answer is no. The guy they look at me. I say, answer me. I think you're saying that Nigeria is a country. If somebody asks you, if you travel out now, somebody asks you, which country do you come from? Are you going to be bold to say that you come from Nigeria? The guy say no. Say, why are you proud of what you are not proud? What are you supporting what you are not proud of? Because it's what you are proud of that you are going to say, I am this.
Yes.
Yes. You are not proud of Nigeria and you are supporting the so-called Nigeria. What is the essence? So my
Hypocrisy.
brother, continue the good work. Ọkpana okpoko gburu bụ
Teach you,
ntịtịrị ya. Since 2015, our supreme leader is shouting, don't join Nigeria police, don't join any of their forces. If you find what you are going to do, he's telling them. He say it is not one time, it's not two times, it's not three times, it's not four times. He continues saying it. And our PM come out and he continues saying it. This time we know they look anybody. What? Because we must have some people are going to use for sacrifice. Yes, now what I see there. Yes, we must have somebody, and a stubborn one we're going to use as a sacrifice, because the people that they are starving is going to kill them by themselves. So thank you, my brother. I really appreciate for the good work
Thank you
and for
so
the
much.
time for giving me to talk. And Chiko Kikabiama will continue to bless you and protect you and bless our
Thank you so
Supreme
much, my
Leader,
brother.
bless our
Same.
PM, all
Same.
the cabinet as we are moving to the to redeclaration of our Biafra. God will make it successful. We are
Same.
praying ahead. Everything will be moving from jurisdiction up. The plans of the enemy must be under our foot, and Biafra must rise. That great sun, that great sun must rise. And if you are not righteous enough to stand on to see that sun will melt you like iron. It's going to melt you. If anybody that don't like Biafra and that sun, because that sun will rise and is coming with heat. Those that is umbrella is the that have the umbrella of that sun will sustain, will be covered. But since you deprove yourself from that sun is going to deal with you, and so shall it be.
Same.
Bless you, bless everyone,
Same.
bless everyone. Anywhere you are in this world and you say that you need this Biafra, you are going to stay alive and see it, and you will
You
enter
see?
it and you will enjoy
You
it,
see?
and you will be among of people that will produce what are going to enjoy.
See?
Really appreciate it. Gamma, bless all of us. Bless you, sir. I really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you
you, and
so
may
much,
bless.
my beloved brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that amazing contribution. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Other Biafran section, those who are here, I appreciate every one of you. I can see my beloved sister Mary Telkam there. Thank you so much, my beloved sister, for your presence. Owen Palace, you're welcome. Thank you, everyone that have connected. Please, we must remain consistent. We must remain consistent. We are in a time where everything is on the table. There is nothing today you can say is hidden. In the new dimension, everything that we are doing about the restoration of Biafra is done in the open, not in the secret. Everything is done in the open, not in the secret. Nothing is hidden. It's left for you to open your eyes, watch, see, and embrace the new situation. If you refuse to key in, it is up to you. You are going to face the consequence of your actions. If you do good, you do yourself. You do bad, you do yourself. Every one of us has to make sure we key into the new dimension. The declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra is going to happen December 2nd, 2024, with or without you. Today, I want to remind you, if you have not yet casted your vote on the self-referendum, it has been made very easy. All you need to do today is to download the form, fill up the form, and upload that very form. You no longer need the Gmail, you no longer need your pictures. Just download the form, fill the form, give your information, and click yes. Then you upload it. As simple as that. So anyone that have not yet voted, those who are having difficulties in getting the Gmail, those who are having problems with their smartphone or network, it is much more easier now. Those who want to help people, all you need to do today is to print out the form. Once you print the form, you give them to fill the form. After filling the form, you can now upload the form on the site that's been given. You upload the form. As simple as that. And it is done. Remember all the warnings that are being given. The supreme leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekano, gave that warning before now. That no Biafran should make any attempt to join the enemy's camp, the military, the terrorist enemies that we are up against. If you are among them by mistake, withdraw with immediate effect for your own sake. No Biafran have any business serving in Nigerian military. You don't have any business serving them. Because it does not matter your religion. It does not matter your location. It doesn't matter your dialect. If you come in that uniform into Biafra land to take innocent life, you are going to pay with your own life. It is not a threat. It is a promise. If you come to Biafra land with that terrorist uniform in the name of serving in the Zoological Republic military, and you come to take innocent life, you are going to pay with yours. It does not matter your religion. It does not matter your tribe. It doesn't matter your dialect. It doesn't matter who the hell you think you are. Do yourself a favor. Stay away. Stay away. I thank Chukwu Okikame before anything happens, he reveals it through our Prime Minister, and we preach it. Every one of us should remain strong and continue to preach this message. A lot of things are going to happen in the days to come. So many things are going to happen. And I will only tell you to be very, very careful. Never give up. Is it going to be easy? It is not going to be easy. It is going to be tougher as we go ahead. Wherever you find yourself today, stay strong. Never give up. Mazen Nandekan did not promise us an easy ride. The Prime Minister and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra did not promise us an easy ride. Freedom doesn't come cheap. Be ready for the sacrifice. Even the ultimate sacrifice, be ready at all times. There was a time somebody was writing on my comment section and he said that I will not see Biafra. Then I told the person, the important thing is not me seeing Biafra. The important is Biafra going to come? That is what matters. What matters is Biafra going to come? Not if I will see Biafra, I will not see. I don't care whether I see it or not see it. But the most important thing and the joy that I will have, even if I'm going before that, is that Biafra will definitely come. Put your mind straight and be focused on our collective interest, which is the pursuit of Biafra and nothing else. You're welcome, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for joining. Can you hear me, my brother?
Yeah.
You're welcome, my brother. Welcome. Yeah, it's breaking.
Talk is breaking.
They are waiting for you. Anytime you come, it begins to break.
I have not much thing to say. Let me start from people that what the Nigeria Army are posting that people should come and join them. The question you are going to ask them, those people who joined them before, where are they? Those ones they sent to Biafra land, especially Imo State, where are they? If they can be able to tell you the truth of what happened to those ones that went to Imo State, then you know if you are going to join or not. But if they cannot tell you exactly what happened to those people, you see, if you are running, let your leg be touching your back head. Run without looking back. To go and fight your own people. Now, look at exactly everything that is. Atoize have built ranches. Place is busted. That and 8 people are the one defending us at Atoize. For you to know that everything has gone, that is
really bad,
bizarre. My people, you people have to wake up. Oh. These people doesn't want us alive. For Haneze to cook up a story, make up their mind to go to North, to Sudan of Sokoto, and they now say, yes, we are the people, we are the cause of what is going on in Nigeria. And now they want to write a story. To the story from 1960. They forgot what happened in 1914. They forgot what happened in 1920 something. They forgot what happened in 1930 something. They forgot what happened Fulani people did to our people in 1940 something. They forgot what they did to us in 1950 something. And they went and cut the story boom from 1960. By the way, the coup that was carried
even from 1966, did you forget that immediately that event happened, they took vengeance? There was a counter coup in which we lost the best general in Africa,
Aguirosi. Now, after all these things, this is my neighbor dog. He always disturb me every time I'm doing something. Just a minute. I'll call back. Just a minute.
Okay, my brother.
I will call back.
Okay, my brother. So it's very, very annoying. It's very, very annoying when you hear. Let's just take the story from that 1966 as they prefer. Let's not just talk about other ones. Let us start from that 1966 upwards. Even if you start from 1966, number one, the coup that they are calling Igbo coup is never and will never be an Igbo coup. It wasn't. It was not even a coup. That was a revolution to save the Zoological Republic. A revolution to save the nation. It was a revolution. And the people who participated stated exactly the reason why they were doing what they were doing. They said the reason they wanted to do it. It was because of the corruption the fraud that was among the politicians then, and the plan of that same idiot who was not there. His plan to take over Nigeria and Islamize it. The same thing that is going on today. That was what they saw and they wanted to stop in 1966. It was never an Igbo coup. These are officers, military officers, serving in Nigerian government, who came together among themselves and did what they did. Coincidentally, many of them who were qualified for the action there were from the Igbo tribe. They were from the Igbo tribe. But it wasn't only them. There are people from the southwest. There are even people from the north and middle belt who were part of them. But majority of the key actors are from the Biafra land. Does that make that an Igbo coup? It doesn't make it an Igbo coup. Who were the people who stopped it? Who fought it against it? It was still the same Igbo people. So how dare you now say it's an Igbo coup? You talked about taking life of your own, your leader or whatever you call him. A man who has supported the destruction of people, lives. A man who has waged war against cities, taken lives. Then he lost his own life, it became a problem. As if that is not enough, they came for a counter. In that counter, we lost illustrious sons. We lost brave men, not one, not two, not three, not four. After the counter, it was not still enough. They went on a pogrom. They went against civilians, innocent civilians. As if that is not enough, they came with a civil war. Millions lost their life. Children, innocent children who has not committed any crime to anybody. Women, not in war front. Their life was taken away from them. And there you are, talking of going to apologize and beg. Oh my God. That was a massive revelation of how evil these men who you are looking up to as your leaders are. Every single politician in Biafra land have the same mindset. You see the mindset, you see my annoyance and anger is even on the man that was reporting that issue. Because when you listen to that very audio, you find out that that man who reported that item, his mission was to come and convince an illustrious son of Biafra. His mission was to come and convince that guy to join their bandwagon. That was his mission. When you listen carefully, the way he was narrating the story on that very audio that leaked, on that very released audio, when you look at the way he was narrating that plan, beautifying it, saying how it's going to be favorable to the Biafras, how it's going to be favorable to the Igbos, the way he was putting it on, you will understand that his mission was to convince a man who was equipped with the spirit of Biafra. And the man gave it to him back, gave him the back and front, gave him back to back. And immediately he regained consciousness. That one was automatic healing. When you hear about healing and deliverance, automatic deliverance, he got automatic deliverance. He met a true Biafran, a firebrand Biafran. And the man gave him instant deliverance. You came to win a soul, and the soul will deliver you immediately. He was in a mission. His mission was to come and convince the man. If not, how can you tell me a person that claimed to be a doctor, you have passed through all the windows of education or the doors of education, up to the state of getting a doctorate degree, you say you're a journalist, you're a doctor, you're a writer, you're whatever, and yet you do not know the truth about the history of your people? What a shame. That man should be ashamed of himself. With all your qualification, you do not know the true story behind your own people. With all your qualification, you don't know what you're supposed to do as a journalist, as a doctor, as a writer, whatever. It took another man to wake you up from simple things that children in secondary school know. That is why I have said here, Biafrans, do not be shaken, do not be threatened by any certificate of any idiot. All those ones parading certificate as a doctor, as an engineer, a professor. Do not be threatened with those nonsense. These people, most of them are empty brain. They just passed through the school and the school didn't pass through them. They just acquired a certificate for them to contest for a position tomorrow or to intimidate others. But when you come to the real sense, there's nothing in their brain. Nothing. There's nothing in their brain. These are people that don't have conscience. They have no legacy to pass over to anybody. They have no lesson to learn from them. My fellow Biafrans, we must continue in this battle. We are already winning. The battle is already won. All we are waiting is for time. We are waiting for the declaration. After the declaration, we will defend Biafra land from all corners and all sides. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Biafra has already come. From the revelations you are seeing today, Biafra, in the new dimension, in this new dimension, I believe the Prime Minister of Biafra, the and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, I believe him 1,000% when he says he has come to finish what Dim Odubegwu started. And in his own way, not by copying from anybody. In this time, once he laid a curse on you, you are gone. The same thing was happening during the time of Mazen Nandekan. When Mazen Nandekan was on his evangelism, to bring out those who are going to restore Biafra. If Mazen Nandekan will lay a curse on you, you are gone, you are finished. The same anointing today has been transferred to the Prime Minister of Biafra. The same anointing has been transferred to the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. When he speaks a word on you, you are gone. I pity those who are contesting with their God in the wrestling bar. If you're one of those who is contesting, I am sorry for you. You don't learn. Most of those idiots don't learn. Before you engage somebody to a battle, go and check those who fought him, how they were and how they are today. Check those who passed this load, how their body is. You wouldn't do that. The more you continue to expose yourself to danger, your end will come. As for Biafran people, remain consistent and persistent. Today is fundraising. Saturday. Today is fundraising. Wherever you are, participate in that fundraising. We are going to defend Biafra land. And defending Biafra land is not with mouth, not by coming on social media to talk. There are practical things we must have to do to defend Biafra land. The government of Biafra is doing their part. You have to do your own part. It is not enough to make noise in social media. To defend Biafra land, it needs finance. So join the fundraising. Support the best way you can. Any way you know you can support, keep supporting. Don't wait until the date of fundraising. 247, you can go to the link. It's online donation. Online donation, you make your donation, you get your receipt instantly. Online donation. So go and make your donation. If you wish to announce it on the day of fundraising, you announce it. If you don't wish to announce it, Chukwu Okekabema have sent you in secret and he's going to bless you in the open. I urge you, Biafrans, to do your part. As the Biafran government is doing their part. As the Prime Minister of Biafra, the Republic of Nigeria, and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces is standing firm, strong. All we need to do is continue to hold up his hand and make sure that he doesn't get weak. And by the special grace of God, it is forward ever, backward never. May Chukwu Okekabema guide and protect every Biafran that has participated in today's program. Guide and protect our Liberation Army, the resistance fighters, the Black Marine, the Strike Force. May Chukwu Okekabema guide and protect them. May Chukwu come and guide and protect the de facto government in the whole land, every member of the Biafra Republic in the cabinet. May Chukwu come and guide and protect all our media warriors that are speaking on different platforms. May Chukwu come and guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel, the Okutu of Biafra land. No evil shall befall him. We pray for him for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, strength. May Chukwu come and guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazi Nandeka. Grant him healing. Grant him strength. Grant him good health. Wherever he is, strengthen him and bring him back to us very soon. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafrans shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister Mazi Samanaka shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader Mazi Nandeka shall prosper. Thank you so much for joining me on this program. Stay blessed, and I will see you again by the special grace of God. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne. Thank you and stay safe. See you again.